Hi there, welcome to the Animals Naturally podcast with me, Suzanne. I'm founder of Taranet, a leading international natural animal healthcare website at taranet.co.uk. In this podcast, I aim to help you to know more about how you can help your animal, whether it be your horse, dog, cat, or other animal, to be naturally healthier through the use of complementary therapies. In this episode, you're going to learn more about chamomile, the herb chamomile, and how it can help your pet. So, first of all, what do you know about chamomile? You may have heard of chamomile tea, you may be aware of the chamomile flowers, but did you know that chamomile tea, chamomile flowers, all are actually quite medicinal? Chamomile is a herb that has been used for centuries to help with human and animal health. So chamomile tea is something a lot of people will associate with calming and relaxing. And that is certainly true. Chamomile does have properties that are known to help calm and soothe somebody, and that can be a person and an animal as well. Chamomile has been used for thousands of years. Even the ancient Egyptians are believed to have used it. It's important, I think, to point out that herbs have been used for centuries, if not millennia, to help with health. After all, chemical, synthetically produced medicines have only been around for 100, 200 years. So certainly before that, people used herbs to help their health and for their pets too. Chamomile, as I say, has been used for many years, for say thousands of years. It's been used quite often to help with soothing eyes, soothing the skin, helping digestive complaints, and helping to relieve stress and anxiety. So how can you use it to help your pet? Well, quite often chamomile is most often used with horses and dogs. And for horses and dogs, you will find many supplements for their skin or general health will contain chamomile. So you might find a supplement or a treat even for your dog or your horse that actually has chamomile within it as one of the herbs. And that is to help often for many reasons, as I said before, to help with the skin or for digestive complaints. You can also buy chamomile as a straight herb to add to your animal's feed. Many equine or animal feed suppliers will have chamomile as a herb that you can buy. You can then help by having your animal having the chamomile in their feed. It will help them from the inside out. If they've got a healthy body, it will help not only their skin health but also their hair as well, and just generally help them as a general tonic. I find chamomile in the most surprising places. My dog really enjoys a product from a company called Lily's Kitchen, which is called bedtime biscuits. And these bedtime biscuits are, by their very nature, supposed to be given to your dog before bedtime, and they are known to help relax and calm the dog. And they actually do contain chamomile as one of the many herbs within them. You can also find chamomile in many skin lotions and balms. One of my favourite products that I sell as well as use is something called aloe propolis cream, and that also contains chamomile as one of the herbs within it. You can find many other skincare lotions too that also contain chamomile. Chamomile is also used in aromatherapy. Aromatherapy isn't something that just you as a person, as a human, can enjoy, but your animals can too. It's often called with animals zoopharmacognosy. And chamomile is an essential oil that can help, as I say, with the other products. So it can help with digestive health, with your skin and anxiety. So if your horse or dog has a health or well-being issue and you'd like to know more about essential oils, so chamomile could be one of the ones that will help. There actually has been some research to prove that yes, chamomile does help. Veterinary research is limited though, but it does exist. There's been some veterinary research looking into therapeutic options for plants, medicinal plants, in helping with canine dermatology, and chamomile was featured within that. It's important to be aware though that chamomile, although it's a herb, doesn't mean you can use it loads and loads and it doesn't really matter. It's possible, as with many things, to use too much. So only use what the manufacturer, the supplier of your herb or your skincare recommends. Certainly though, with herbs and with skincare, sometimes because they don't have this the synthetic action or synthetically produced, you do need to use more of them. But the supplier and the on the packet or the tube of skincare cream will tell you how much you should use. It's important to be aware that chamomile is not always considered suitable for cats. And I would say, as with any complementary therapy or any herb, that if you're unsure whether it is suitable for your animal, then do speak to your veterinary surgeon first. Your veterinary surgeon will be able to advise you whether it's something that is suitable for your animal. And definitely, if your animal has an ailment or an injury, and whether it's not on or isn't on medication already, then do make sure your veterinary surgeon is happy that chamomile can be used. Just because something is a herb doesn't mean it's doesn't have an impact, because it does. They are really quite powerful things, herbs, often quite misunderstood in terms of their usage by people who don't understand how they work. It's worth saying that many synthetic products, synthetic medicines, are actually derived from medicinal plants, and they're just synthetically produced versions of medicinal plants quite often. Much better to use the natural herb direct. But yeah, do speak to your veterinary surgeon first. And if you would like any help finding a veterinary surgeon who uses complementary therapies in their practice, there are many veterinary surgeons who use herbs in their practice, and also many animal aromatherapists, so zoo pharmacognostics, and other complementary therapists too, then do please email me at info@taranet.co.uk, because I'm able to help signpost you to many practitioners and veterinary surgeons both in the UK and abroad. So do please feel free to email me. If you can't find somebody yourself, then that offer is there for you. And if you'd like any information or any other complementary therapy for animals, whether it's for your horse, dog, cat, then I've got dozens of complementary therapy information and advice pages online at my website at taranet.co.uk, and it's all free to use and to access. So do please have a look. And lastly, if you like this podcast, do please like it and give it a rating on whichever podcast platform you're using, and do share it with your family and your friends and anyone else you know who has a horse or a dog or another animal who you think would find helpful knowing more about not only chamomile but also many other complementary therapies, as I've got several podcast episodes here for you to listen to. If you've not already checked them out, then please do have a listen, and again rate them too. I'd love to have your feedback. Hopefully you find this useful. As I say at the beginning, I am trying to spread the word of the benefits of complementary therapies for animals, and this podcast gives me a chance to help you to know more about how you can help your animal, and so your animal can live a naturally healthy and happy lifestyle with the benefits of complementary therapies. So I hope that's been useful, and thank you for listening. Your listening is greatly appreciated, and I will speak to you soon. Thank you.